enjoy your wrestling, but don't shit on my Ronda Rousey.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? She was a great UFC champion.
She was.
You know what I mean?
It was after it turned into striking, no, she was out. Once it became a striking league.
That's how it was for me.
What? How was
Kidding. Once it turned to striking, I was out. Most fights, when the striking starts, that's when I was out.
Right.
I can shit talk, I can dance, I can be like, come on, but when the striking hits, I'm out. Be like, whoa.
Did you ever get into an argument with somebody or like almost fight and then it doesn't go down and you kind of like you're like a punk, kind of punk out a little bit, it doesn't happen, and then you replay what you would have done?
I punked out a lot of it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying then you replay what you would have done.
Oh, yeah.
If it really would have went down.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And you start thinking like, if you would have came, you would have came, like by yourself, not with anybody, just talking to yourself. Like you look in the mirror, the next time I see him, bro, I'm telling him.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, fucking, come on, bring it this time.
Yeah.
Like you do the whole thing over and you beat him up in your fucking mind. And then you see him and he's like, what's up? You're like, hey, what's happening?
What's up, man? What's up, man? Or you see him and you go the other way?
Yeah.
That's my signature UFC move. What do you do when you see the guy that wants to kill you? I go the other way.
I wasn't a brawler. I never was a fighter, but like I was a weaponry kind of guy. I don't like
what?
Like
a weapon
kind of guy. Like
you would like knife people? See, no, I was neither. Most fights I got into were like most of the bigger fights I got into was not started. It was something I had to do at the time.
Right.
Like I'm at a party and my friend got into a fight with somebody, and it just turned into something.
Yeah.
Or someone. I unfortunately my whole life has this face where somebody like. I look like somebody or have a very common face.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been at parties be like, oh, you were saying that about, I heard you were saying, I was like, I don't even know you, man. Right. I'm from East Brunswick. Like I'd be like in Old Bridge somewhere at a party and some guy's like, that fucking guy. I'm like, this fucking guy. It's my first time here. Now I'm fighting somebody in the yard. I'm like, how'd that happen? This is a very painful face to have.
See, nobody wanted to fight. I never really had I had like a couple of one-on-one fights. It was more like groups of people getting into big fights.
Yeah.
But the one-on-one fights I did have, I always wound up grabbing something. Like I stabbed a dude with a glass bottle, hit a guy with a bat, hit a guy. Bottles were my thing. If I can grab a bottle, I'll stab you with it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting hit in the face, man.
Yeah.
Not getting hit in the face. I never want to get in the face.
I bit a guy one time. While I was biting him, he starts going, he's biting me. Why are you biting me? I go, because you beat me up.
Yeah.
I'm losing. I got nothing else, man. I'm the teeth. That's it.
Yeah.
I bit his leg. I'd be like, oh.
My grandfather
I have a good bite. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about fucking with me, I bite good.
My grandfather told me never. My grandfather instilled it in my head. He used to say, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Since I'm like 6 years old, hit him with a 2x4.
Hit him with, wait, you just carry around 2x4?
I didn't even know what he meant.
That's
2x4. Just grab a piece of fucking wood.
Like, I don't know if we should hang out that Mike after one. He walks around with a 2x4. Yeah. He may be trouble.
I'm like I had a bit one time. I did it one time. I was saying, like, what do you think? I hang out at Home Depot? What the fuck am I getting 2x4s all day long?
Hit him with a 2x4.
But he meant just hit him with something. Like, my grandfather would bust people's skulls open. He didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, all right, that's what we do. We pit you. Because I don't, listen, when I'm fighting in the street, I don't need there's not going to be a belt at the end. No one's going to be like, yay, Mikey. I don't give a fuck if you respect how I won. You know what I respect? That my face didn't get hit. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, well, then you shouldn't fight.
No shit. That's why I didn't fight a lot of times. But I got to
you grew up in Jersey City, so there's probably more weapons available.
Yeah.
More bottles around.
Exactly.
Like, I grew up in East Brunswick. Any fight, I don't think I've ever, because I've seen a lot of fights. I've been in a few. I don't think I've ever seen a fight involving weapons.
Oh, really?
I mean, not like people came like with knives or something like that. Like
chains.
Like one time there was there was this place called some billiard place on Milltown Road. I forget what it's called, like Elite Billiards or something like that. Whatever. Got into something with some guys from some other town.
Right.
And then nothing happened there, and there was a 7-Eleven up the street.
Right.
Well, this girl, Erica, I knew her sister Jody just got her car. She's like, I just got my new car.
Right.
Oh, you drive us to 7-Eleven? So we go to 7-Eleven, and those same guys were there.
Oh, really?
And my friend Tony had like just short fuse.
Yeah.
And I forget the whole back and forth words, but it turned out we're all hopping in the car. Like, Tony, get in the car. We pull away, and they throw a Snapple bottle.
Right.
Just right through her brand new car's back window. Just glass shattered all over us. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no, I remember now. Tony punched through the window of their car. That was it.
Okay.
And started punching the guy, and we pulled Tony off. Let's get out of here. Then they threw the Snapple bottle. Check this out. Police come to the billiards hall, and they're like, you know, obviously they see the car with the broken glass, like this group of kids.
Right.
So they take us all in, and they're like, who punched the window? The kid's got glass all in his eye. Whoever punched the window
He's in trouble.
is in serious trouble. So no one's narking anybody out. So like, we're bringing one of the guys in here to point out who did it.
Right.
So they come in to the police station. He goes, he did it. Point it right at me.
Really?
I go, I didn't. I'm sitting there. So then the cops leave. I go, yo, Tony, listen, I'm not going to you better fess up. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
If I go to jail for it, you can't make me go.
Did he
No, he wound up because it was like, that'd be a dick move.
Right.
Make me take, I didn't, if I did something, that's one thing. But like, that's, as far as weapons, like a Snapple bottle, it's a very suburban weapon, the Snapple bottle. We don't got. Would you guys use knives and guns in East Brunswick? Nah.
I don't want to Snapple.
Did you ever use a false? Yes, I don't want to Snapple fact right through the window.
Hey, fact is, if I throw this through your window, it's gonna break.